Do you have any advice for people who come from that sort of perspective, who need a hand up in terms of how to begin and use networking?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, this is part of my talk when I go out and talk on stages and in workshops. It's introverts versus extroverts. Everything that we've talked about so far is basically for an extrovert. Walking into a networking event, talk with people, whatever, right? And I always say, go alone because you don't want to share your time. You don't want to take your mind off of the other people. You don't want that, right? However, if you're introverted, cancel. Bring somebody with you that truly knows you very well. So when you walk up to the networking table, you're doing everything the same way. You're listening for the conversation. Is this a conversation I want to be part of? Yes, it is. Okay. The conversation is coming around and say, Michael is an expert in that. He knows exactly what to do. Michael, what do you think about that? And then, because that's like an invitation to the table, and that gives you a good feeling of, okay, I could do this. And you say what you want to say. And with the two or three people that directed their conversation towards you, the same way, it's kind of like a buffer system. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to become an extrovert after one show, but two, three, four shows down the road with that, I call it a wingman because in the Air Force, I was in the Air Force, having your wingman there, you will say, okay, this is the third networking event. I'm going to try it without you. It'll give him the courage because the first thing about network you need to know is confidence. You need to have that confidence. The introverts may have that confidence, but not for everybody. So I think that having a wingman will build that confidence up and they can begin.
Mike, that is the greatest advice.